You're gonna learn, guys, that people love their pain. And when they give it up, they lack identity. So many people, their whole life is attached to their pain, their suffering, whatever challenge they're in, they love it. And they know subconsciously that if they give it up, there's going to be a void inside of themselves. And that void is more scary than the pain that they attach themselves to. Allow people to suffer at all times. Allow them the opportunity and chance to grow with conversation and with ministry of presence. But beyond that, you have to allow people to suffer. And in that suffering, they have the opportunity and the chance to transcend whatever pain they're experiencing, whatever challenge they're experiencing. But for, I would say, 90% of people, they just love it. They love the chaos. They love the craziness of their pain. They get so much identity. They get so much inspiration by other people in pain. They're just scared. They're scared to really give up their pain, because who am I without my challenges? Who am I if I do not have this depression? If I do not have this anxiety? If I do not have these challenges in my life? If I wasn't overweight? If I, say, had the education? If I actually overcame these challenges, who would I be? Who would I be surrounded with? What would my lifestyle be like? What environment would I be in? A lot of times, change is more scary than staying in the cell that you are really in. You see, we always have the opportunity to leave the prison in which we live in. It all has to do with Christ awakening within us, noticing and identifying that there is an inner kingdom that is at hand at all times. But for you to even step on that path, you have to have the courage to say, I am no longer a prisoner. Yes, I am currently in struggle. I am currently in pain, but I will try my absolute best to overcome my circumstances, whether that be poverty, fear, anxiety, whatever it is for you. Pride, lust, it doesn't matter what it actually is, but it's about your decision to say, no, I'm no longer a victim to this. How can I get out of this hole? How can I help myself live a better life? How? With that how, you'll be left to a lot of people that you'll be meeting that will help you leave that situation. There's going to be so much resources if you're willing and you're aware and you have the courage to just step on that path. But again, it all requires courage. And you have to sit in your suffering long enough to say, no, this is done. I'm over this. So when you're seeing people in hell, when you're seeing people suffering, you can try to be the light and offer them solutions, offer them counseling, and again, presence of ministry. You just being there, you just being who you are, being authentic. You can offer all that. But at the end of the day, they are the ones that have to step on the path. They are the ones that have to be in prayer, be doing the work associated with leaving that prison. All of us have different life circumstances. So yes, it's going to be different challenges for every single one of us. And some of us, well, we're just dealt with harder cards than normal. Then I would say, than average. Some of us are just dealt really, really challenging hands. Some of us do not have parents in our life. They might have passed this or that. We might have been abused mentally, emotionally, sexually. We might have had just terrible role models growing up, but we cannot lean on that anymore. We have to say, okay, this is my life circumstances. Now, what can I make out of my life? What can I do to improve my life and the coming generations? I will help myself grow, but I also want to help people around me grow. It's really unselfish, focusing on self. So allow people to suffer. Allow them to come out of their own hell. Offer them solutions, offer them guidance, offer them yourself as the ministry of presence. But Just know that people love their suffering. And until they're ready to leave their suffering, just be there. See them suffer. Say, hey, when you're ready to come out, I'm going to be here as a brother or be there as a sister, and we'll grow together. But for right now, you need to want to transcend. You have to want to improve your life.